What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifterrs, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel today. I'm super excited to be bringing you guys 5 skins that should not be legendary in Fortnite Battle Royale. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at every single legendary skin currently in the game, and I'm going to be bringing you guys my top 5 list of skins that I do not think should be considered legendary. Now, of course, as you guys all know, a legendary skin is a skin that costs 2,000 V-Bucks, and I don't know about you guys, but I have definitely purchased my fair share of legendary skins that I regret buying. There are a couple of legendary skins that I really don't use at all. I really don't find them to be all that cool, and I'm honestly a little bit disappointed in myself for actually purchasing them. Regardless, in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at every single legendary skin found within Fortnite Battle Royale, and I'm going to be bringing you guys my top 5 list of skins that I personally think do not deserve to be 2,000 V-Bucks. Now, of course, before we do get started with today's video, I do want you guys to let me know right now down in the comment section below, what is your guys' favorite legendary skin that you guys own? Honestly, I can't really think of my favorite off the top of my head. I would have to maybe say the Black Knight. I think that this is a super awesome skin, so I would have to say that my favorite legendary skin that I have is the Black Knight, but do let me know in the comment section below what your guys' favorite legendary skin is in Fortnite. So with all of that out of the way, let's get started with today's video, taking a look at 5 skins that do not deserve to be 2,000 V-Bucks and should not be legendary. Alrighty, guys, so the very first skin I do not think deserves to be legendary is actually a skin that doesn't exactly cost 2,000 V-Bucks, and that's because this is a free promotional skin. Here we have the Havoc. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is a free skin that came to the game if you guys had Twitch Prime. Now, if you guys had Twitch Prime and you linked it to your Epic Games account, you guys were automatically awarded the Havoc skin. Now, as I said, this is essentially a free skin, so you technically did not need to spend 2,000 V-Bucks on it. However, the Havoc is still considered a legendary skin, and there are a couple of reasons why I don't think the Havoc should be considered legendary. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that the Havoc is a super cool skin, and it also comes with a really cool back bling, and it's a back bling that I use on a ton of my other characters. However, there are a couple of reasons why I do not think the Havoc should be considered a legendary skin. The first and most obvious reason is a reason I've already talked about, and that's the fact that the Havoc is a free skin. I honestly don't know why the developers would classify a free skin as a legendary skin. Obviously, you could argue that in order to get this skin, you do need to pay for Twitch Prime. However, you can set up a free Twitch Prime trial account, so in that sense, you automatically would get this skin if you set up a free trial. On top of that, as I'm sure you guys are all aware, this came with the first Twitch Prime pack, and in that pack, we also received a second skin. This was the Epic Sub Commander. So already, we're getting 2 skins in one Twitch Prime pack, the second skin being an Epic skin, and then just a couple of months later, we received the second Twitch Prime pack, and in that Twitch Prime pack, we only received one skin being the Trailblazer. However, like the Sub Commander skin, the Trailblazer was also considered an Epic skin. Now, it's weird just because the Trailblazer skin from the second Twitch Prime pack is clearly an Epic skin, and that came with its own back bling. However, the Havoc skin from the first Twitch Prime pack was a legendary skin, and that also came with its back bling. So the fact that a legendary skin has a back bling compared to an Epic skin that also had its own back bling, that doesn't really justify why the Havoc should be considered a legendary skin. Regardless, I am just a little bit confused why the developers decided to make the Havoc a legendary skin compared to the 2 other free Twitch Prime skins that we did receive here in Fortnite Battle Royale. Regardless, because of those reasons, I've decided to include the Havoc as the first skin that I do not think deserves to be a legendary one. So moving on to the next skin I do not think should be considered legendary. This is a skin that came to the item shop just last week, so you guys obviously needed to spend V-Bucks in order to get it. Here we have the Stalker. This is actually a skin that I find to be super awesome and very unique looking. It's a skin that I bought, and I actually uploaded a video specifically dedicated to it. At the same time, I do not think that the Stalker should be 2,000 V-Bucks. Now, as I said, I do find the Stalker to be a pretty cool looking skin. At the same time, whenever I look at it, for some strange reason, it kind of reminds me of the Alpine Ace skins. I know that they really don't look all that much similar. At the same time, it could just be the goggles and the helmet on the Alpine Ace compared to the gas mask on the Stalker. Now, even though the Alpine Aces are epic skins, they came with a really awesome and unique looking back bling. Obviously, our Sky Stalker is a legendary skin, and I really don't find the Sky Stalker's back bling to be all that unique and all that different from other back blings that we have in the game. What I mean by that is, I do think that the Sky Stalker's back bling looks very similar to that of the Moisty Merman's Mertank, so it is a little bit problematic in my opinion that we have a Sky Stalker, a legendary skin, that comes with a back bling that is pretty resembling of that of the Moisty Merman. At the same time, as I said, whenever I look at the Sky Stalker, for some strange reason, I do see the Alpine Ace skins. I know that's weird, and you guys probably may not see the same as I do. At the same time, for those reasons, I have decided that the Sky Stalker, in my opinion, should not be considered legendary. So moving on to another skin that I do not think should be a legendary skin. This is another skin that technically doesn't cost 2,000 V-Bucks, and that's because it came with one of the battle passes. Here we have the Carbide. For those of you who don't know, the Carbide is actually a legendary skin, and I was honestly a little bit surprised to find this out. I know that I play Fortnite every single day, and I know that I change skins in my locker every day. I see the Carbide, I see that it's a legendary skin, but it sort of just slipped my mind when I was looking through all of the legendary skins to make this video. The Carbide is actually a legendary skin. Obviously, this is a skin that you guys get in the Season 4 Battle Pass at Tier 1. So I'm a little bit confused why the developers decided to put a Tier 1 skin from the Season 4 Battle Pass and rank it a legendary one. Now, I would assume that the rationale behind making the Carbide a legendary skin is highly due to the fact that, as I'm sure all of you guys are aware, as you guys progress through the levels of Season 4, you guys can unlock higher forms of armor for the Carbide. So technically, I guess you can consider a fully upgraded Carbide to have a legendary status as a skin. However, I am a little bit confused why the Tier 1 Carbide with no upgraded armor is considered a legendary skin. I find that to be a little bit weird because obviously the Tier 100 skin from the Season 4 Battle Pass is also considered a legendary one. So I don't know about you guys, but I do not think that the Carbide should be considered legendary. So moving on to the next skin I do not think should be considered legendary. This is a skin that came to the game back in February for Valentine's Day, and since then the developers have constantly been putting it back in the item shop. Here we have the Cuddle Team Leader. Now I want you guys to hold on because there are a couple of ways that you guys can look at this. You guys can either look at it as the Cuddle Team Leader does not deserve to be legendary, or another new particular skin deserves to be legendary and not epic. I'll explain that in just a second, but right now I do not think the Cuddle Team Leader should be considered a legendary skin, and that is highly due to the fact that just the other day we did receive a brand new skin here in Fortnite Battle Royale, being the Fireworks Team Leader. Obviously, this is basically the Cuddle Team Leader, but just with different colors for the 4th of July, so I'm a little bit confused why the developers decided to make this new Fireworks Team Leader skin an epic skin only costing 1,500 V-Bucks when you have the Cuddle Team Leader pretty much being the exact same skin costing 2,000 V-Bucks. So as I said, you guys could definitely look at it both ways. You can either look at it as the Cuddle Team Leader should be an epic skin and it should only cost 1,500 V-Bucks, or you can look at it as the Fireworks Team Leader should be considered a legendary skin and it should cost 2,000 V-Bucks. I don't know about you guys, but I want to look at it as the Cuddle Team Leader does not deserve to be a legendary skin, considering we just received a brand new updated skin of the Cuddle Team Leader that only cost 1,500 V-Bucks. That's my personal opinion. Let me know your thoughts about it down in the comment section below. So moving on to the fifth and final skin of today's video that I absolutely do not think deserves to be considered a legendary skin. This is a skin that came to the game just a couple of weeks ago. Here we have the Flytrap. Now, without a doubt, I think this skin is by far the ugliest and worst skin ever to come to Fortnite Battle Royale, and that is the sole and main reason why I've included it in today's video. The Flytrap sucks. If you have the Flytrap, I'm sorry, you wasted 2,000 V-Bucks. This skin is not cool. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. But seriously guys, I absolutely do not like the Flytrap. I think it is disgustingly ugly. It is by far the worst skin in Fortnite Battle Royale. If you guys have it, then I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I don't like that skin. I think it's really bad, but that's my personal opinion. Regardless, guys, there you have it. Those were 5 skins that I do not think deserve to be legendary here in Fortnite Battle Royale. As I mentioned in the beginning of today's video, please be sure to let me know it down in the comment section below. What is your guys' favorite legendary skin that you guys own? Regardless, I hope you guys went on to enjoy today's video. If you did, please be sure to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. With all of that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.